Welcome back to Body for Christ, the fitness channel that's dedicated to the glory of God and helping you to forge a physical body that's fearfully and wonderfully made. And when it comes to men primarily, if you want to have that physique that's fearfully and wonderfully made and you want to look powerful, and not just look powerful, but actually be powerful, you need to make sure that you got your strong arms. So today here at the gym, it's arm day, and I want to show you two of my all-time favorite workouts for your biceps and your triceps. First, the biceps, the preacher curl, right here on this machine. So with the preacher curl, you got to be very careful, because ripping and tearing your biceps is actually a possibility if you're doing it wrong. So with the preacher curl, come on down and never fully extend your arms with the preacher curl. If you go to full extension and you're having a heavy weight on your biceps, you run the risk of tearing the bicep right here and right here. You don't want that. You don't want a bicep tear. It's absolutely horrific. So keep your arms at an angle in order to take the weight. Lean forward, keep your arms at that angle, take the weight by leaning back. Pull it back into the starting position. And now once you're here in the starting position, curl it up and then slowly bring it down. Don't go to a full extension. Once again, if you go to a full extension, you could be risking ripping your biceps. You don't want that. Bring it to about here, and then bring it up. Nice and controlled on the way down. Bring it up. Nice and controlled on the way down. Up. Down. Up. Down. And then when you're done, lean forward. Bring it back to the starting position. Don't put it all the way back in that seated position, because what's going to happen, you're going to fully extend your arms, puts way too much strain on the bicep in that fully stretched out position, and you could be risking a bicep tear. So as long as you're doing it safe, using proper form, the preacher curl is one of the absolute best in order to get those nice, big, strong biceps. And now, I want to show you a workout for your triceps. Let's go. Now, when it comes to the triceps, can't neglect your triceps. The triceps, that's your pushing power. Imagine Samson there, and he's put between the pillars of that pagan temple, the Philistine temple, and he pushes. That's going to be coming from the triceps. That's not your biceps. More than that, when it comes to the actual size of the arm, 2/3 of that size is in your triceps, not in your biceps. Your biceps makes up about 33% of your arm size. Triceps about 66, 67%. So you got to be working your triceps. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's a variation of the tricep kickback. But instead of using, say, a dumbbell, you can use a cable for this. Get yourself just a single handle like this. Put your hand through, and instead, don't hold it like this. Bring it so your hand is vertical. Right in there, inside the strap. So you got that nice pull. Bring it down so that your elbow, the side of your arm, is parallel to your body, straight with your body. And then press down. Bring it up nice and slow and controlled. Press down. Controlled. Press. And every time you're going to be pushing that down, oh, you feel this tense. Oh man, the burn right there in the triceps is fantastic. Whew. And then, what I love so much about this is that since you're only using one arm at a time for the workout, you have it hand free. So when you get to a point where your single arm can't take the weight anymore, you can use a little assistance from your other hand to get it down. So let's say I'm at that point where the arm just can't really handle it anymore, you can use this one, give you a little bit of that assistance to get it down. And then let go, and just fight it on the way back up. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Bring it down. Fight it, fight it, fight it. Oh. Whew. And doing that, you can actually up the weight to a point where you can actually get it down with one arm. Let's bring it all the way down, like nice heavy weight. And with this heavy weight, oh, there's just no way I can get it all the way down. Use this hand, fight it, bring it down, and then, oh, fight it on the way back up. Oh, do that on one side, do the exact same thing on the other side. Whew. Amazing workout. So once again, primarily for you men out there, but for your women as well. I mean, these are great workouts. Just obviously for you ladies, you're gonna be using a lighter weight. But for your men, you wanna have those Samson arms. Focus on your biceps and your triceps. And these are two great workouts for you, and I hope that you'll utilize them and it'll be a benefit to you. Jake Hilton with Body for Christ, and until I see you next time, be fearfully and wonderfully made.